The answer is nothing. They are exactly like you. They just did the hard thing. They just decided not to see themselves in any other way other than, oh crap, I gotta cross the mountains? Ask yourself, would you have crossed the mountains? I think I would have been stuck at the first river. And if I would have made it all the way to the Rockies, my family would have been right there in Denver, Colorado. Because I would have gotten there and went, oh, you gotta be kidding me. They went on. They relied on God and God's grace. America is great because America is good. But that's not the entire story. She's not just good because she's good. America is only what we choose her to be. We, as individuals, must be good so America can be great. America is at a crossroads, and there is a clear and simple choice. Do we choose to just look at the scars? Do we choose to look back? Or do we do what every great generation has done in America in times of trouble? Look ahead. Dream about what we're going to become, not worried about what we are. Look forward. Look west. Look to the heavens. Look to God and make your choice. One of the phrases that comes to mind a lot is, that which you gaze upon, you shall become. What is it we're gazing upon? What is it we look at? Why have we missed gazing upon the reflecting pool? What are you gazing on every day? Because that is what you will become. Are we so jaded as a nation? Are we so pessimistic that we no longer believe in the individual and the power of the individual? Do we no longer believe in dreams and the power of one person making a difference? I testify to you here and now, one man can change the world. And I share with you an equal testimony. That man or woman is you. You make the difference. Do not stand and look to someone else. Look to yourself. Pick up your stick and stand. Too many Americans are looking to someone else. We must be the people that look inside ourselves first and then are a life raft to those around us that need help, and not give them fish, but teach them how to fish. We are a nation. We are a nation, quite honestly, that is about as good a shape as I am. And that ain't very good. I was running around here this week on these steps trying to line up everything. I'd get up to the top and I'm like, okay, I got to sit down for a second. Because we've had a soft life. The poorest among us are still some of the richest in the world. The poorest among us have blessings beyond the wildest imagination of anyone that Mother Teresa visited. And yet, we don't recognize it. Instead, we've grown tired. We've grown weak. We're dividing ourselves. There is growing hatred in the country. We must be better than what we've allowed ourselves to become. We must get the poison of hatred out of us, no matter what anyone may say or do, no matter what anyone smears or lies or throws our way or to any American's way. We must look to God and look to love. We must defend those that we disagree with, but are honest and have integrity. There are people that were on this stage, and I don't have permission to say who they were, but there were people on this stage that not only took great personal risk, but also, one in particular, organized for our president, led a prayer breakfast, is a Democrat. You would think the media will tell you that there was only a bunch of tea parties. No. That person stood on this stage because of honor and integrity. There's a lot we can disagree on, but our values and our principles can unite us. We must discover them again. Americans have always looked to explore. We went west, and then we went up. We're going down into the oceans. The time to explore is changing. For us to explore, we must not just explore outer space, but we must, as Americans, explore inner space. We must look inside of ourselves and look at what we truly believe. The Lord will always send a people wake-up calls. And He has been sending us wake-up call after wake-up call after a wake-up call. And it has been through the Republicans and the Democrats. It's all of us. All of us. He has been sending us wake-up calls. And you can send two kinds of wake-up calls. One through fear, like 9/11. 9/11 woke us up, and we stood shoulder to shoulder for a very short period of time. Politics didn't matter. Color didn't matter. It didn't matter if you were poor or you were rich. We were Americans together. Beyond that, we were God's human creation, standing together. But fear only wakes you up for a very short time. I know that many in this country think that I'm a fearmonger. It is not a label that I think applies. I do talk about frightening things. But I don't think the man who saw the iceberg as the Titanic was about to hit it and said, "It's an iceberg," was a fearmonger. He was warning the people on the ship. Waking people up through fear only will awaken them for a very short period of time.